Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And let's continue the series I've been doing where I attempt to name who I believe is the best player in each NHL franchise's history. Their all-time GOAT. Previously did this for NFL and NBA teams. They're in playlists. You can check them out. I've been going in alphabetical order. Today we land on the Ottawa Senators. Now the Ottawa Senators inaugural season was the 1992-93 season. So they have 31 seasons of NHL action. They have not won a Stanley Cup. They did reach the Stanley Cup Finals once back in 2007. Now, there was a previous iteration of the Ottawa Senators a long time ago, but their history is not intertwined with the current version. Now, before I name the all-time best player in franchise history, I've been revisiting the NHL Mount Rushmores I did 2 years ago, where I named, I believe, the 4 best players in franchise history. So just revisiting them, seeing if I would make any changes in 2 years that have passed. And in previous videos, people have told me Mount Rushmore isn't in Canada. I'm aware. Just consider it the 4 best players if you want to. But anyhow, alphabetical order by last name. We got Daniel Alfredsson, who played 17 seasons with the Senators, has a lot of the franchise record. Erik Karlsson played his first 9 seasons with the Senators, won 2 Norris trophies in 2011-12 and 2014-15. Next, we got Jason Spezza, who played 11 seasons with the Senators, slightly over a point per game, 687 points in 686 games, had a 6th place Hart Trophy finish. And Alexei Yashin. Yashin played his first 7 seasons with the Senators, was runner-up for the Hart Trophy in the 1998-99 season. Now, a large part of me thought about taking off Yashin and putting on Wade Redden. He was a very tough guy to leave off, but some other honorable mentions include Mark Stone, Danny Heatley, Craig Anderson, Marian Hossa, Chris Phillips, to name a few. I'll go over the active roster at the end of the video. For me, this was really between 2 guys. In the end, I went with longevity right winger Daniel Alfredsson. Just a longer time with the team. Alfredsson was selected in the 6th round, 133rd overall in the 1994 NHL draft by Ottawa. Began his play in the 95-96 season until 2012-13. Just played 1 season with Detroit to end his career. He was the Calder Trophy winner, as the league's top rookie in 95-96. This is his last season with the Senators. Won the Messier Award, which is exhibiting the best leadership. Also won a King Clancy Award for leadership and humanitarian. So maybe that doesn't have much to do with on the ice, but very likable guy and a productive one as well. Let's take a look at his hockey reference page. Take a look at his season by season numbers. So Alfredsson had a Best Hart Trophy finish of 5th in 2005-06. Also had Hart Trophy finishes of 13th, 16th twice, and 17th. Had a 4th place Selke Trophy finish, also 10th, 11th, 15th. But in his 17 seasons with the Senators, 1,178 games, 426 goals, 682 assists, for 1,108 points. Again, most of the franchise records are held by Alfredsson. He did score over 100 points once. That came in the 2005-06 season. That season, he also reached a career high of 43 goals. Did have one other season, 2007-08, where he also tallied 40 goals for the season and 2 more with over 30. His career high in assists also came in that 2005-06 season, but he had 4 others where he had at least 50 assists on the year. He was a plus 153 in his Ottawa tenure, so definitely outscored the opposition while he was on the ice for the most part. Averaged about 20 minutes of ice time for his career. So As I mentioned, Ottawa did make one postseason, did make one Stanley Cup, sorry, where they were not able to win. Uh, Lost the Ducks in 5 games, but Alfredson was a part of that team and played a huge role in that postseason. So Ottawa played 20 games in that postseason run. Alfredson scored 14 goals, also had 8 assists, 22 points. Those 14 goals and 22 points were the most of any players in the playoffs that season. So super productive. Had 51 career playoff goals in 121 games for Ottawa. He totaled 10 hat tricks in his career. Was named to 6 All-Star teams. Um, Again, majority of his career was with the Senators. Just one season with the Detroit Red Wings. But he's 69th all time with his 444 career goals, 56th all time with his 713 assists, and 57th all time with his 1,157 points. So, my pick for the all time GOAT in Ottawa Senators history is Daniel Alfredson. Let me know in the comments if you agree, disagree. Same with the Mount Rushmore. Do you agree or disagree? Again, thought long and hard about Wade Redden. And for the GOAT, I thought long and hard about Erik Karlsson. Again, 2 Norris trophies. Um, what gave the slight edge to Alfredson was uh, just the much longer time with the team and being a part of that Stanley Cup team and being so productive, being such a good goal scorer in that postseason run. But I wouldn't argue much if you consider Carlson to be the GOAT. Now, with all these teams, I take a look at the active roster, decide if anyone has a chance to overtake the GOAT, make the Mount Rushmore, be an honorable mention. Really, only 2 names come to mind. This team hasn't made the playoffs since, I believe, 2017. But Brady Tkachuk, who was the 4th overall pick in 2018, has 162 goals and 349 points through his first 6 seasons. He continues being a member of the team. I could see him at least making the Mount Rushmore. And then the other guy is Tim Stützle. He has played 4 seasons after being drafted 3rd overall in 2020. 91 goals, 247 points. A little bit of a down season last year compared to 22-23 when he had 39 goals and 90 points. But they're really the only 2 guys I could foresee possibly being Mount Rushmore guys. But stay tuned for tomorrow. I will be doing the Philadelphia Flyers. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.